about the game?
Well, I got to give Akron a lot of credit. I thought they were ready to go. They had just lost a couple games in a row, and they could have been feeling sorry for themselves, but they weren't. They really came and had good energy, and I thought they took the fight to us, and we didn't respond very well. Dug ourselves a little bit of a hole to start the game, but I thought we had two issues that we were dealing with. One, just kind of handling their pressure, and then secondly, defending them. Just they kind of got what they wanted. They made some shots. We had some good looks in the early part of the game that didn't go down, and so that was a little bit frustrating. But hey, it's a good basketball team. They played well today. We did not play as well, and that's what happened.
Did they throw anything different at you from the first compared to the first game that was such a tight game?
Not one thing. The only thing they did a little bit different, which they did in the first game too, they just switched a lot more. They switched 1 through 4 in the first game. This time there was a little bit more 1 through 4, 1 through 5. And they did trap Farrakhan a little bit more as the game wore on. He was probably the only kind of effective guy playing out there for us, being, producing offense for us.
You won the turnover battle and points from those turnovers. Is there, in that aspect of the game, is there something you can look at and build on moving forward?
Well, I don't really get into like one aspect of the game. I just look at the game as a whole. And I think the biggest thing that we've got to do, I talked to my team about it, that I get it. We didn't defend as well as we needed to. Better in the second half, kind of held the numbers down a little bit more. But we got to shoot better. Like you have to, this is Division I basketball. And there's a 3-point line and it has value to it. And you have to be able, we can't go 4 for 22. You can't be, a team that's at the bottom of the league in 3-point shooting. Like you have to be able to make shots. And some of those were a little bit contested, but there were several open, clean looks that we didn't make. And at this level, you have to make those kind of shots. And that makes a big difference in the game if you make 4 of those, 5 of those, whatever it may be, compared to just 4 for the game. If we have someone make 8 for the game or 9 for the game, it's a different feel. The game's a little tighter. So, all the things, there's a lot of different things. To me, guys, when we get these open shots, we have to make them at a higher percentage. You got to get in the gym. Great teams are not made, and great players are not made between 1 and 3. Our practice time's 1 and 3. That's not enough. So you got to find time, morning, noon, night, whatever, to hone your skills. Because when the lights come on, you have to perform. And if you haven't put in the work, this is what happens.
Coach, on the defensive side, Moji seems to be, he's been getting better over the last couple of games. He reported a block today. Can you talk about his growth and where you see him improving from here on out?
I think the biggest thing, he's better than where he was at the beginning. Mo's got to build his conditioning. And that will allow him to sustain good play and play more and longer. I do see improvement. Like he's tough when he gets it. He gets settled into the block area. He's hard to stop. He's got some good moves. He's got footwork. He's got left hand hook. He's got right hand hook. And he can, attack the rim. Dunk it and all those kind of things. So he's definitely much improved. His hands are getting better. But we got to get him to where he's a guy getting up and down the court. He's in shape. He can outrun the other bigs. And he's a young freshman, true freshman. And he's got a bright future. And I see the growth already. And I think this summer, he'll spend time on some of those areas. He's a worker too. He's a good worker. He wants to be good. He's easy to coach. So there's no reason that he can't be a really, really good player in this league.
Final question. I know you talked about, addressing the team and the shooting issue. What do you say to the team to keep them motivated down this home stretch?
Well, I'm not really worried about how motivated they are. They need to keep me motivated. That's their job. Keep me happy. So, you get motivated by success, by winning, by playing well. It's hard when things aren't going well. And us coming in and playing music or, just rah, rah, rah. Like sometimes just a grind. It's just a grind. It's a tough business. It's a tough, competitive basketball in this league. And you just got to fight your way through it. And that's the kind of guys that I want on our team. And I think, over the years that I've been doing this, those are the teams and the players that are very successful that, hey, when they get in the face, they swing back. And that's what we got to do. Okay.
Thanks, Coach.